If you think your smoker is just for dinner, you're dead wrong. Today, we're going to fix that. I'm going to show you how to smoke 4 breakfast staples, including French toast and a mind-blowing Eggs Benedict that will prove your smoker's best work has been hiding in plain sight. Let's get at it. First up, the foundation of any legendary breakfast, sausage. And look, you could go buy a pre-made tube of sausage, or you could take 5 extra minutes and do something that will absolutely blow it away. Trust me, it's worth it. We're starting with homemade sausage patties. This is the cornerstone of everything we're doing today, and we'll even use some of it in another recipe later. It all starts with a pound of pre-ground pork. For our favorite sausage recipe, I put together a quick YouTube short that walks you through the perfect mix of spices. The link's in the description. Get your hands in there and mix the spices with the pork until they're just combined. Don't overdo it. Once it's mixed, form them into patties. I like to make them a little bigger than you think, maybe a heaping golf ball size, and then flatten them. They're going to shrink a bit in the smoker. Now, we let the smoker do the work. It's preheated to a nice low 225 degrees, and I'm using applewood for a sweet, subtle smoke that's perfect for breakfast. These patties go straight onto the grate. We're not cooking these fast, we're letting that low, slow smoke infuse the pork with flavor while keeping it unbelievably tender and juicy. We'll let them smoke for about 45 minutes to an hour, or until the internal temperature hits a safe and delicious 160 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the kind of easy technique that will completely change how you do breakfast. While these are smoking, let's move on to something that sounds completely insane, but might just be the best thing you'll eat all year. Eggs Benedict. On a smoker. I know. Just stay with me here. We aren't trying to smoke a poached egg because that sounds disastrous. The secret is all in the hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise is what makes Eggs Benedict be so ridiculously luxurious. It's a rich, creamy sauce made with egg yolks, butter, lemon juice, but we're going to add a serious upgrade to it. We're making a smoked cheddar hollandaise. The process starts with a classic blender hollandaise. I'll link to a video that shows you the entire technique in under 60 seconds, so check it out if you need a refresher. Once you've got a hollandaise base made, it's time to hit it with the secret weapon, a half cup of finely shredded smoked cheddar cheese. Today I'm using Tillamook smoked medium cheddar. It has a fantastic creamy texture and a real wood smoke flavor that's just perfect for this. But any good smoked cheese works. Add a pinch of cayenne for a little kick and blend until it's perfectly smooth. What you get is a hollandaise that's not just rich and tangy, but has this deep smoky flavor that is just unforgettable. We'll set this aside and keep it warm. From here, the assembly is classic. A toasted English muffin, homemade thick-cut maple-cured Canadian bacon, a perfectly poached egg, and then just smother it in that incredible smoked cheddar hollandaise. This dish alone proves the point the smoker isn't just for meat, it's for flavor. All right. We got killer sausage smoking away, and we've got the secret to the world's best Eggs Benedict ready to go. Things are getting good. If you're digging these creative smoker ideas and think your backyard gang could use a little shakeup, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out and lets me know you want more experiments just like this. Now, let's get weird with French toast. This is how you take something everybody loves and make it truly special. Everyone loves French toast, but we're making it a way only a smoker can. We're making a triple smoked French toast casserole, that's a mouthful, that serves the whole family. First, I'm using thick cut brioche bread, 8 to 13 slices cut into like 1-inch chunks. You could use challah or even Texas toast, but brioche has that rich buttery flavor that's perfect for this. I'm layering these thick slices in a greased glass pan, overlapping them slightly so they fit snug. But here's where we're taking this from good to absolutely incredible. We're adding 6 slices of thick-cut double-smoked bacon, chopped into bite-sized pieces. This bacon has already been double-smoked during processing, and now we're giving it a 3rd round of smoke on the smoker. That's triple the smoke flavor, triple the richness, and it's going to create those amazing pockets of savory goodness throughout our sweet French toast. I'm sprinkling these bacon pieces between the layers of brioche so every bite has that perfect sweet and savory balance. Now for the custard mixture that makes this magic happen, in a bowl, I'm whisking together 6 large eggs, heavy cream, a half cup whole milk, a 1/4 cup maple syrup, 2 teaspoons vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. This custard is what transforms regular bread into something incredible. Pour this custard mixture evenly over the bread and bacon. Make sure every piece gets soaked. Press down gently with a spatula to help the bread absorb all that goodness. Let it sit for about 5 minutes while the bread drinks up the custard. Now this is where we take it to the next level. Instead of baking this in the oven, the whole pan is going onto the smoker, right next to our sausage. We're keeping that smoker steady at 225 degrees, and that applewood smoke is going to add this incredible depth of flavor that you just can't get any other way. We'll smoke this for about 45 minutes to an hour until the top is golden brown and the custard is set. The result? French toast that's crispy on top, custardy in the middle, custardy, that's hard to say, with bursts of smoky bacon throughout, and has this subtle smoky sweetness that will blow your mind. All right, home stretch. We have our sausage, our Benedict is ready to go, and our French toast is ready to go as well. So what do you do with a running smoker and some amazing smoked sausage? You make the most epic breakfast hash of your entire life. This is a true smoker recipe, cooked from start to finish on the grill. First, start by increasing the temperature of the smoker to 350 degrees after you have removed everything else. Next, I put a big cast iron skillet in the smoker heating up. While our sausage was on, I also threw on 3 cups of frozen diced red potatoes to grab some of that smoke. Now we build the hash. Take a few of those smoked sausage patties we made earlier and give them a rough chop. Into the hot skillet goes some oil, diced up sweet onions, same with the sweet diced bell pepper, and finally a diced Anaheim chili I seeded and diced. Let those cook for a few minutes to soften up. Then add back the smoked potatoes and our chopped smoked sausage. We're gonna let this hang out in the smoker, letting those flavors get to know each other and letting the potatoes get nice and crispy on the bottom of the cast iron. Every single thing in this skillet has been kissed by smoke, just building those amazing layers of flavor. When the hash is sizzling and looks incredible, check for seasoning, and then make a few little wells in the middle and crack in some eggs right in there. Close the smoker lid for just a few more minutes until the egg whites have set, but the yolks are still runny. That's it, a one-pan, fully smoked breakfast of champions. All right, everything is off the smoker, and the smell in here is just ridiculous. We have a breakfast spread that would make any brunch spot totally jealous. First, these homemade smoked sausage patties. Look at the incredible color on them. When I cut into this one, it's perfectly cooked, juicy with that beautiful subtle smoke ring. Next, the one you've been waiting for, the smoked cheddar eggs Benedict. Toasted English muffin, warm maple cured Canadian bacon, wobbly poached egg, and as I cut into it, there it is. That perfect yolk runs down into those creamy, smoky cheddar hollandaise sauce. That is just beautiful. Then we have our triple smoked French toast casserole. We cook this in a pan on the smoker, so you must be wondering, will it work? I'm cutting this into little squares and oh yeah, it's absolutely working. This thing is so rich and custardy. Is that a word? Topped with a little maple syrup, you get a sweet French toast, the salty, crisp bacon, and that kiss of applewood smoke in every single bite. It's unbelievably good. And finally, the full smoker breakfast hash, straight from the cast iron. The potatoes are crispy, the sausage is savory, and when you break into one of those yolks, it creates the most incredible sauce that brings it all together. This is hearty, smoky perfection. So there you have it. 4 breakfast dishes that prove your smoker can be so much more than just dinner. This isn't just food, this is an experience. This is how you make the most important meal of the day, the one everyone talks about all week. If you make any of these, I want to see them. Tag me on social media and let me know how they turned out. And drop a comment below telling me what other crazy things you think I should be trying to smoke. If you had fun and want more creative barbecue, hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss out on what's coming next. Later, Gator.